For latest astrology videos, subscribe AstroEdify channel and press this bell icon to get notified when a new video goes live. Hello everybody, welcome to AstroEdify. Today we are going to discuss about those astrological combinations which can give a career in acting field and make a person a successful actor. So if you want to go into this field and become a successful actor in future, watch this video and see that whether these combinations are happening in your horoscope or not. So let's start this video. So today we are going to talk about all those yogas, all those combinations which can make a person a successful actor and give a career in acting. So let's see that what are the main planets, the Karak planets which signify acting, which signify creativity. So the main planets are Venus, Mercury, Moon, Mars and Rahu. These are the main planets which signify creativity, which signify any creative profession. Here we are going to discuss about acting, but these are the planets which signify creativity and arts in general. Okay, now why only these planets? See, Venus is very important for acting. The main planet, the Karak planet for acting is Venus, because Venus represents arts, Venus represents creativity, Venus gives the person acting skills, and Venus is the planet which is responsible for looks, for appearance and represents glamour. So Venus becomes very important. Then why Mercury? Mercury is your expressions, means your expression ability. You are acting, it does not mean that you are going to act with a blank face. You need some expressions. So that intelligence, that expression ability, that expressions are going to come from Mercury. And Mercury represents your quick wit, your dialogue delivery. Mercury is the significator of a voice, so your voice must also be very good, and you should have a good dialogue delivery. So that is Mercury. Next thing is your Moon. Moon is a general planet which is your mind. So if you are going in this creative field, you must have a creative mind. So Moon is seen for that purpose, and Moon is a planet which represents arts. It is creativity and it is popularity. Okay, so Moon is seen for that. Next is Rahu. Rahu is one of the main planets after Venus, which is seen for the career in celluloid world, that is entertainment and cinema, because Rahu is everything which you are doing in front of the camera, which you are showing to the world. That is Rahu. Okay, you can say that your falsified image is Rahu. Rahu is what? Rahu is evil. Rahu is all lies. So in acting you are portraying a different character which you are not in real life. So that is Rahu. So Rahu must be very good, and Rahu also represents masses, mass fame, stardom. So Rahu is very important when it comes to acting. And last planet is your Mars. Mars generally does not represent acting. It is a planet which is a youthful energy, which represents youthful energy. It is dedication. It is the will to pursue in this career, because this is a struggling career in initial stages. Okay, if you are not having connections, then it is a very struggling career for you. You need a dedication, you need stamina. Further, Mars also enhances the creativity. So these are the main planets. Next thing, the main houses which are responsible for acting are first house, third house, fifth house, seventh house and 10th house. These are the main houses. First house is your personality. Third house is your performing arts. Fifth house is the house of entertainment mainly, and cinema and films, and your acting is seen from the fifth house. Then seventh house is masses. You are portraying yourself in front of the masses. You are expressing yourself in front of the people. So seventh house also represents stage performance. 10th house is the house of career. So you are going into acting field, you are going to become an actor. It means that this is your career. So 10th house becomes very important. Now the main zodiac signs, that is Rashis. Main zodiac signs are Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Libra, Capricorn and Pisces. These are the main zodiac signs which totally represent creativity, arts, and all the people who are working in these fields. I'm not just confining these signs to acting only. They can represent any creative profession, but for acting is also a creative profession, so these signs are taken into consideration. Now let's talk about all those yogas, all those combinations which can signify a career in acting field. So first of all, you have to see the condition of Venus, Mercury, Moon, Mars and Rahu in your horoscope, in your Lagna chart, how they are placed. They must be well placed. It is a must condition, because these are the planets of creativity. If creativity is not within you, then how can you think that you are going to become an actor? So these planets must be well placed, especially if they are sitting in second house, third house, fifth house, seventh house or 10th house, individually or in conjunction. It is considered a good placement for going into a creative profession like acting. Now next combination is when these planets, that is Venus, Mercury, Moon and Rahu or Mars, these planets are sitting together in conjunction or in mutual exchange of signs, that is Parivartan Yoga, or are in mutual aspect with each other. And these combinations must happen, they should happen in first house, second house, third house, fifth house, seventh house and 10th house, no other house. These houses, in these houses it should happen. And if in other houses it is happening, you should also see what are the combinations in D10 chart. Okay, so these are so this is the second combinations which can show that person can go into acting field. So if Venus, Mercury are sitting together, or Moon, Mercury are sitting together, or 4 planets of them are sitting together, then it is a good sign that person can have a creative profession. Next thing is when the lords of first house, third house, fifth house, seventh house and 10th house, the lords of these houses are sitting together in conjunction, or they are in mutual aspect with each other, or they are in mutual exchange of signs, that is in Parivartan Yoga. And these combinations should happen in these houses only, that is first, second, third, fifth, seventh and 10th house, no other house. So this is also a good combination which shows that yes, person can have a creative profession, he can go into acting. Now if Venus, Mercury, Moon are involved in this conjunction or aspect, that is if they are lords of these houses, if they are lords of first house, third house, fifth house, seventh house or 10th house, then it's a very good thing. But if they are not involved, other planets are the lords of these houses which do not signify creative profession, then you must check the condition of Venus, Mercury and Moon in the chart, how they are placed. Now the next thing which is there is, see the 10th lord of career. Okay, in whose Navamsha 10th lord is placed, means if the 10th lord in your birth chart is placed in the Navamsha of Venus, Mercury or Moon, then it is a good combination that person can have a creative profession, he can go into acting. It means that in the Navamsha chart, that is D9 chart, the 10th lord of birth chart should be in the zodiac signs of Venus, Mercury or Moon. Okay, if this is happening, then it's a good thing, but this is not the necessary condition, it's just a add-on condition. If this is happening, then it's good, but other yogas must happen. If this is happening and other yogas are not happening, then it shows that a person cannot become an actor. So other yogas are the main base. This is just an add-on condition. Now the next thing is you have to see that there should be malefic association with Venus, means Venus must be in malefic association with natural malefic planets like Sun, Mars, Rahu, Ketu or Saturn. If Venus must have malefic association with these natural malefic planets, the reason is that when Venus is very strong and Venus is only having benefic influences on itself, then it is going to make person shy in nature. The shyness is going to be there, and for becoming an actor you should not be shy, because if you are going to be shy, then how you are going to act? Okay, so when it is associated with these natural malefic planets, then person has expressive ability, person has acting skills, and person is not afraid of acting in front of other people, acting in front of the camera. Okay, so this is why here when malefic association is there, the shyness in person is not going to be there. So this helps the person in becoming a successful actor, a good actor. So this must happen in the Lagna chart or in D10 chart, that the malefic association over Venus should be there. So these are the main combinations of becoming an actor. And the major nakshatras which represent acting or creative professions are Bharani, Mrikshira, Rohini, Purv Phalguni, Uttar Phalguni, Magha, Anuradha, Satbisha, Dhanishtha, Uttar Bhadrapad and Revati. These are the major nakshatras which represent all sorts of creative professions. Acting is also a creative profession, so acting also is ruled by these nakshatras. Okay. Now, when you analyze the conjunctions, you must see that what are the degrees of conjunctions. Okay, so let's say that if Venus, Mercury and Moon are sitting together in the sign of Libra in the 5th house, this is a very good combination for becoming an actor. But if Venus, Mercury and Moon are very far apart from each other, then this is going to be a very loose conjunction or a very weak conjunction. So the results are not going to be according to expectations. Okay, so let's say that Venus is at 29 degrees, Mercury is at 1 degree and Moon is at 15 degrees. So this means that all these three planets are sitting very apart from each other. So this is a very loose conjunction. Now this conjunction must be very tight, very strong. The more they are close to each other, the more stronger the conjunction becomes. So conjunction must be in a strong position. So see the degrees for that. Okay, so that is a very important thing, because according to the strength of the conjunction, the results are going to be happening in your life. So strength has to be checked only through the degrees. Now again, all these combinations which we have talked about till now, you have to apply them and have to see them in D10 chart. That is Dashamsha chart, which is the main divisional chart for career. If you are not checking that, you are doing only 50% work. You have to confirm it through the Dashamsha chart, the D10 chart, whether these combinations which we have talked about are happening in that or not. They must happen in that chart. If they are not happening, this shows that a failed career in acting. Okay, so in D10 chart, these combinations must happen. Okay, the strength must be there in D10 chart regarding the acting career. So now we are going to take an example and we are going to apply all these combinations which we have discussed so far, and we will see that whether these combinations make a person a successful actor or not. So on your screen right now, you are going to see this is the birth chart, that is Lagna chart of Leonardo DiCaprio, and here see that the second house, Sun, Venus, Mars, Mercury are sitting together in conjunction, and that too in the sign of Libra. This is a very strong and powerful conjunction for becoming an actor, because this is first of all happening in the second house, which is a creative house. And second thing is that this is in this conjunction all the creative planets are sitting together, and that too in Libra zodiac sign, which completely represents acting. So this is a very strong conjunction which is happening here. And here you see the condition of Moon. Moon is in the first house and it is aspecting the 7th house of entertainment and stage performance and acting. And then see the condition of Rahu. Rahu is also aspecting the 7th house, and Saturn is also aspecting the 7th house. Saturn is the 5th lord. 5th house is the house of entertainment, acting, cinema and films. So the 5th lord Saturn is aspecting the 7th house, and Rahu is aspecting the 7th house, Moon is aspecting the 7th house, and 5th lord Saturn is sitting in the 10th house of career. This is a very good combination. Now 3rd lord Mars and 10th lord Mercury, they are sitting together in conjunction in the 2nd house. This is also a very good combination for becoming an actor. Next thing is that Jupiter is also aspecting the 2nd house, where Sun, Venus, Mars and Mercury are sitting together. So Jupiter is the 7th lord. 7th house is the house of acting mainly, and it is the house of masses, it is the house of audience. So Jupiter is the lord of that house and it is aspecting the 2nd house. This is again one good combination which shows this. And if we talk about the 10th lord, which is Mercury, Mercury in his horoscope is in Navamsha of Mars, that is in his D9 chart, Mercury is sitting in the sign of Mars. And see the condition of Mars in the Lagna chart. Mars is sitting with Sun, Venus and Mercury in a very creative conjunction, and Mars is the 3rd lord of performing arts, and Mars is sitting in a very creative conjunction in the 2nd house. So this is also a very good sign. Now we have to confirm all these yogas in his D10 chart also, that is Dashamsha. See here in D10 chart that 10th lord in his main birth chart was Mercury, Now see the placement of Mercury in D10 chart. Mercury is in the 5th house. 5th house is the main house of acting, entertainment, cinema, films and arts. Now here Mercury is sitting with Moon and Rahu. So this is a very good combination which is happening in his 5th house, because of which the 5th house is becoming very strong, and 5th lord is Jupiter. Jupiter is aspecting the 5th house, and Jupiter is in conjunction with Venus. Okay, so this is a very powerful combination which is happening in his D10 chart, which shows a career in acting. Now the 7th lord Saturn is in the 7th house, and 3rd lord Venus, 10th lord, 3rd and 10th lord Venus is in conjunction with 5th lord Jupiter. This is a very beautiful conjunction which is happening here in the 11th house of financial gains and desires. So this is a very good combination which are happening here in D10 chart, which show that he has a successful career in acting. So these are all the yogas which we have seen in the chart of Leonardo DiCaprio. So I think that you must have understood now that how all these conditions and combinations and yogas work, and if they are happening in anyone's chart, then this shows that the person can become a successful actor in future. So if you are new to my channel, subscribe below for more. Check on my Twitter, Facebook page and my website. Otherwise we will meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye and thank you.